Welcome to Central News, I'm Hilary Entwistle. In today's news, the Waikato region may have a new inland port that will be used as container storage between Auckland and Tauranga Port. Construction will soon begin at Ruakura in Hamilton, but already there has been some concern over traffic disruption and noise. Mike Poiho, the CEO of Tainui Group Holdings, says there will be plenty of positives from the project.
The real benefits come in the number of jobs, quite frankly. It's 6,000 to 12,000 jobs. So Hamilton's population of around 130,000, we've got somewhere in the order of 30 to 50,000 jobs supporting our children and our elderly. But 6 to 12,000 jobs in the context of Hamilton's total population is another big boost to Hamilton and the Waikato's regional economy.
A University of Waikato screen and media student has created a short story with a difference. Jordan Brown's short story, I Remember the Rain, is an interactive story where the reader is presented with a video game format that you can move your character through the narrative. Jordan says it's a really unique way to tell a story which you can become completely immersed in because you are in control.
I Remember the Rain is an interactive story that I made earlier this year. It's kind of like for uni originally, but it sort of just turned into a personal project as well. And I released it online and a few people played it, got a bit of feedback, and it's had quite good international exposure in that, and that's what made me feel like maybe I'm onto something with the idea of doing a sort of interactive story.
New Zealand's rate of youth suicide is growing cause for concern in what can be done to prevent these deaths. More than 75% of those who complete or attempt suicide give some warning of their intent to go through with it. 70% of suicides and suicide attempts are related to mental health disorders, including depression. Youthline is one of the many organisations trying to make a difference to the problem. Shelley Walker, the Waikato director of the Youthline, says the service is free and confidential and it may just help to have someone to talk to.
So there's three services, I guess, really. We offer a 24-hour free telephone counselling service, and that's run by trained volunteer counsellors. And then we, 2 years ago, started a donation-based face-to-face counselling service, and that also operates under volunteers who are either qualified or in the latter part of their training where they need counselling hours to complete their qualification. And then the third is we offer a referral service as well.
A 5.5 earthquake centred in Taupo was felt in Tauranga City yesterday, with residents reporting buildings and houses shaking. The quake struck about 10 kilometres north-east of Taupo at 12:42 p.m, measuring 5.5 on the Richter scale. MediaWorks Client Service Manager Jamie Thompson, who works on the 5th floor of the Westpac building, says the building swayed. The organisers of the independent tsunami siren test planned for tomorrow, Friday, say the Tauranga City Council are not playing fair by refusing to grant permission to broadcast in a public park. Papamoa Progressive Association President Steve Morris claims council is refusing to grant permission to allow the test in Granada Park in Arataki, a move forcing the siren test onto the street and much closer to residents' homes, says Steve. The test sites are 9 a.m. in Papamoa Marketplace off Enterprise Drive and Palm Beach Boulevard, Mount Maunganui 10:30 a.m, Granada Street opposite Granada Park and the corner of Maunganui Road and Matai Street. Now for our region's weather. Hamilton, your Friday will start off with some morning showers. They will ease and the afternoon will become fine. Your expected high is 15 and an overnight low of 6. Tauranga, your Friday will be mainly fine with a little morning cloud, and thankfully that southwesterly is set to ease. Your expected high is 16 and an overnight low of 6. Up next, we talk to ACC about how the Home Awareness Week went.